BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of This Dope Cooking Show. I'm your host, Chef Jeff. And look, it's Tuesday again, 5:30, of course. And we are back in the kitchen and we getting to cooking. So look, what y'all been up to? Excuse the noise. Dog eating. They eating us out of house and home. You hear me? Everybody here for the summer. I ain't making them go to no summer camps or nothing. Everybody's here just soaking up electricity and eating all the food. Soaking up electricity, eating all the food. And then he eating like a savage, just chasing. Licking the bowl like a savage, like he ain't even had no food or nothing. So, excuse the noise. Sorry. But anyway, what y'all been up to? Me, working. Just really working. Like, really working. So, doing my thing. Trying my best to stay focused, right? Because it is hard sometimes when you got a lot of cattiness, clicks, gossiping going on, especially when it's gossiping going on about you or other people. You know, that don't never sit right with people. Plus, I'm the type of person that, like, if I know it's an issue, I'm going to make it awkward. I'm going to make it more and more awkward. So, like, I'm going to do something like speak even though you don't want me to talk to you. I'm going to do something like smile and have a conversation even though I know you don't want to. That's just me. That's how I am. Because let's put it on the table, right? So, let's just talk about it. I don't understand why there's like workplace issues if people talk about it. Like I found out there's a guy that really thought, well, he was on drugs. I think I told y'all about that guy that got fired, right? He was on drugs and he's still on drugs. But his drugs was making him hallucinate to the fact that I didn't like him. So, hold on. Sorry about that. My bad. It was just two noises, right? Throwing me off, all that clanking. And they weren't doing it but chasing the boat around the cage. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, the guy thought that he was in his mind. He was saying I was singing songs that was basically like I'm singing a song and talking noise to him at the same time. I had no idea this is what he thought. I sing all the time because I sing, right? I'm singing at work. I'm laughing, joking, quote movie lines because that's what I do. I quote movie lines in regards to the situation. I sing songs not in regards to the situation. Not in regards to the situation. I just be singing. So whatever song I hear last in my truck before I get out, it's probably the song that kind of stick with me all day, unless something happens and then I pick it up. I pick up something based off of what happened in the kitchen. So anyway, the dude thought that I was like I guess playing mind games with him, and I had no idea, no clue at all, like totally none. So him and another lady, they get together, go fishing, and they talk about the job outside of the job, but then they come back with the energy from where they was fishing at and bring it to the job. And so now it's like a bunch of bumping heads, and we had to figure that out, get that squared away. And now the energy's off, but we're gonna do our best to make it, what it is, right? So anyway, that's me, nutshell. Kids is home. Of course, I didn't let them go to I didn't send them to a summer camp. First and last time that's gonna happen. They begged me, they cried, they pleaded, was like, no, we're gonna be right. Don't fall for it, parents. Don't fall for it. These kids been eating everything. You hear me? I mean, our grocery bill has significantly gone up because, of course, we got another stomach because college kid is home as well, and sis is eating. You know what I'm saying? So these summer stomachs and school stomachs, two different ones. Like hibernation, I don't know what's happening, but they eating. I'm talking about. They running through family boxes of Cheez-Its. They running through big packs of snacks because we try to buy what everybody like in bulk because we know they're gonna get it. Man, they running through it. I'm talking about, I ain't never really had a weekly grocery bill. What? It used to could last like every 2 weeks, right? Then, of course, I'm training, right? So I am training with an IFBB Pro bodybuilder, and he is training me as if I am working, as if I'm going to be in a show. I am not, so don't look for it. But I am going to get right physically. So he got me eating like a pound of meat a day almost. So like had to add that. Plus it was the good meat too. So 93.7. I don't know if you ever paid attention to that in the store, but there is a cut of ground beef 93.7, and it is more expensive than the 80/20, 80 what 80/20, 75/15, or whatever it is. The cheap meat. It is not cheap at all. So that had to be added. So I eat that. I eat 8 ounces of ground beef, a half a cup of jasmine rice, and a green vegetable twice. And then at the end of the day, I eat a half a cup of jasmine rice, salmon, and no, the last meal is a half a, is 8 ounces of salmon, and then a green vegetable and an avocado. And I have to add avocado to all of those meals. So it's like, whew, I be hungry, but then again I don't be hungry. And then when I do have to eat, I be super full. I eat slow, so it just takes time. It's something I got to get used to. Which I know me eating slow is cool. I don't care about that. I'm be the last one to leave out of the kitchen when we have dinner. So I'm cool. I'm cool with all that. But the grocery bill just went up. Um, and so I called Doc one time. She likes to order groceries, have them brought to the house. I'll go to the store because I like to peruse. Now, perusing the store will get you caught up, straight up. It will get you caught up to the fact like, oh, I went over this budget. I crossed everything off the list, and I still got stuff coming down the belt. Yeah, perusing will get you in trouble if you're not focused. You got to stay focused. Don't go in the store hungry. Don't go in the store on the phone, being distracted. Get in there, make a list. Make sure you go in the store with a list. Every time I go with a list, I'm cool. There's 2 or 3 impulse buys, but it'd be for the people. It'd be for the people, right? I bought some toasted raviolis one time, impulse buy. They are a hit. They like stay on the menu, heavy rotation here, right? And so I went to a different store. They had different flavors of the toasted raviolis, so I bought all of them because I mean they a hit, right? So let's keep the party going. Anyway, but yeah, perusing to get you in trouble, and so it works both ways. I think it's a savings to go in the store, right? Doc thinks it's a savings, just pay for it all and get done, right? You pick what you want. But see, a lot of times, here's my thing with the online shopping, right? You may not get a person that is online shopping minded. They're just doing it for the hustle, right? So you got a person that's just going to the store grabbing stuff they see on the list, but they're not grabbing the buys. They're not grabbing the stuff that's on sale, the coupon stuff. They're not looking for the most in the package when it comes to produce, fruit, things like that. So it all depends on the shopper. You know what I mean? So me, I like to peruse, right? I'm gonna see if it's cheaper. But if I go to the end cap, will it be $1 less because it's on the end cap? Are they close to expiration date? All of that stuff, right? All that stuff plays a part in my grocery shopping. And I normally come out. And so we've price compared. It's about the same with the delivery fee, the membership, the tip, because Toya likes to tip. It kind of almost is the same. I think that I get more stuff for my money. She think, well, for her, she ain't got to go to the store. So it depends on who you ask and how you do things. But anyway, that's my little soapbox for the day. So I mean, yeah. So grocery bill has gone up. Everybody here eating, and they eating good. They up all night. I get up at 3 in the morning. They be up still at 3 in the morning. My college kid is on side. It's a side quest summer, so she doing all kind of stuff, coming in out late, and so it's all right, guys. We are back. This dope cooking show, and we are gonna get started on our fried California roll sushi night situation, right? So, like I said, it's a hit here in my house. So I'm gonna show you this rice right quick, and we're gonna come back to it. But so this is the sticky rice, right? and it's sticky. It really is sticky, like it's stuck in there. So you gotta make sure that you really, really mix in that rice wine vinegar, so that way you can bet it'll be able to move around for you. Because if not, you're gonna have rice all over your fingers, everything. And it is also a good idea to dip your fingers in a little oil before you work with this. Even if you're wearing gloves, dip your gloves in a little oil, so that way it don't stick to your fingers. And I will show you this once we get to that point. All right. But right now, I want to see this rice in the container. It already comes. All you gotta do is microwave it, for a minute and a half or so. Get it warm, and then you're ready to go. Right. We got our fryer heating up. And so I'm gonna leave this just like this for a while, right? Set it off to the side. So I'm gonna get out our ingredients, our cold stuff, right? So you can use shredded carrots, right? You can use them. We got a neighbor that gives us cucumbers, and I think he like Doc. I ain't gonna say he don't. He do. I ain't gonna say he don't, but look like he do. Like he be waiting on her. Like, you want some cucumbers? He never asked me, but I want no cucumbers, right? So anyway, avocado. And then we're gonna use these cucumbers, these little guys, right? I like using those. Why? They just got a different flavor that I like in my cauliflower rice. I mean, in my sushi. And plus, there's only like 2 of them left, so cool. We get rid of these. All right. Okay. What else? Avocado. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Get us a knife out here. Get the rolling. So anyway, did y'all watch? Okay, where all of my Game of Thrones fans, my House of Dragon fans, where y'all at? Come to the front. What's up? Let's talk about it. How we feeling so far? Season 3 has started. We are 2-3 episodes in. How are we feeling about that? How are we feeling about it? You let me know. I'm a little indifferent right now. I'm expecting a little more. Let me start by, I am just a fan from watching it. I did not read the book because I heard the book is massive. Have not read the book and don't plan on reading it. So sue me, but no. Cucumbers, I just keep them small like this. Now I'm sure it's a different way you could do this, but this is the way I do mine. I keep them kind of so that way we just line them up on the roll like so, right? Some people core them. I don't. I just don't. Just don't. Don't have to. Never had to. I just don't. So that's that on that. So how we feeling about it? I know. Let me say, for me, I'm expecting a little more than what I'm getting. So I'm kind of waiting to see, like, what we gonna do, like, what's up. Not too disappointed as of yet. Just kind of watching and waiting. So let's see what develops. How they gonna spin this? How they gonna make it happen? If you haven't seen it, I'm finna spoil it. Rhaenyra finally becomes the queen. But she ain't doing too good right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they make this work, or not, or what they gonna do. We still don't know if the other Targaryen with the patch over his eye, if he did or not. So we gotta see, right? Now Rhaenyra's done lost dang on there most of her kids trying to get to this throne. Now she ain't really got nobody to share it with, but her uncle, and she wants to rule a certain way. Uncle want her to rule a certain way. And other people want her to rule a certain way, and she ain't ready for none of it, honestly. But we're gonna see how it develops, how they're gonna develop it, right? Also, is anybody watching The Chi? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, I am really wondering what they're gonna do, right? With this whole character thing, how they gonna make it happen? Because y'all know Nuck dead. If you ain't watched it, I'm finna spoil it. Tiffany found out that Nuck killed Rob, and she killed Nuck. Okay, Nuck is Keisha baby daddy, ex-boyfriend or whatever. And so Keisha is like wanting to know what's going on and all that kind of stuff. And so Bakari is in the middle of it. I thought Bakari was gonna be dead a long time ago, but I guess they're keeping him around too. So we're gonna see how this all works out, plans out, plays out. We're gonna see what happens, right? Um, did you or did you not watch The Polygamist? If you have not watched The Polygamist, check it out. It's an African show, and I honestly like it. I honestly liked it. I got a friend from high school that recommends stuff for me to watch, and we just kind of going back and forth on Instagram, right? Uh, and so she was like, "Yeah, watch it. You're gonna like it." And I'm thinking, I'm not gonna like this. Yes, she was right. I liked it. It was everything. It was really good. It was really cool to watch. So I was just kind of shocked. Like, okay, I can't believe this. I'm watching this show, but it was good. It really turned out to be good. And to find out it was based on true events was wild to me. So I like that kind of stuff. When if you find out when it's based on true events, or it was really a real true story, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe there's somebody in this world like that. Um, let's see what else. Ali Sadiq. I watched Ali Sadiq's new special, Father's Day. It came out on Father's Day, and it was a special mainly about his father. And man, when I say he delivered, it was hilarious. I'm talking about. I laughed the whole time. The thing about Ali Sadiq's comedy is it's relatable, right? I can relate to everything he's talking about because I ain't even seen it, been through it, or is currently going through it, right? So yeah, it was hilarious to me, and most of his stuff is hilarious to me. So that's why I really like him. All right, guys. So it didn't take us long, but see, we got our insides put together. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this cream cheese, right? Now, um, you could be so cool to do it a different way, but I choose to do it like this because um, it makes it easier. So I take the cream cheese out of that container and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag as if it was in a piping bag. And that's how I put my cream cheese in my sushi, right? It don't have to be, you don't have to go all grand. Like this is all I got and this is all it'll be, right? When you see it all put together, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. This is the one I use, chive and onion. Gives it a flavor, right? It's not just regular bland cream cheese. It's got something, When I do use when I used the when I did the salmon one before, I got the salmon flavored cream cheese, and that took it up a notch for real. So we're just gonna put a spoonful of a little bit in here, probably two tablespoons, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons in a bag, and that's it. You're gonna put it in the Ziploc bag, seal it up, and then when it comes time, we're gonna cut the end, right? Yeah. Put it in the Ziploc bag, and what we'll do is remove it to the end, right? Let me put some air out of here. Move it to the end. Get it packed in that corner real good, like so. Gonna cut that tip off, and then we'll just squeeze it on out. Easy way to make a piping bag at the house. I ain't no baker, but I mean, I know a little shortcut or something. Know a little shortcut. And then our final ingredient is our sashimi, imitation crab meat. This is gluten free. Oh my goodness. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. I gotta go to the gym. Okay. So we just gonna couple of these out. I know this won't go to waste at my house because Doc likes it. She'll get down. When she see this, she's gonna be like, oh my god. Yeah, that's cool. Why not? Live a little. Yeah. How was y'all 4th of July? I didn't do anything. I had to work, right? I really wasn't tripping off of working either. I was all right. I was in and out. By the time y'all woke up, start popping fireworks, I was back at home. So that's kind of one of the great things I do like about my job. I get to start early and finish early, and it don't bother nobody. Everybody be like happy to leave because you got most of your day. Kind of working like a 5 a.m. to 1:30 shift, or you still got the rest of the afternoon and evening to kind of do, something for yourself, or if you want to do something else, pick up another job, whatever the case may have been, you could do that. But yeah, I be in and out that thing, in and out. When y'all start waking up for the day, I'm on my way. I'm wrapping it up on my way home. The downside to that is it's like when the rest of the company wakes up and start sending text messages and stuff like that. It's in my nap time. I'm like, hey. I put my phone on do not disturb or something like that. So anyway, all right, guys, those are our ingredients, right? We got them. We got them lined up like a little assembly line, right? And then we're gonna. Oh, I need a bag. Okay, so that bamboo wrap, I normally put that in a Ziploc bag, or you can wrap it in Saran wrap. Why? Because you don't have to keep washing that, right? So, and then also it keeps the rice from sticking to it. So you have a little barrier in between. So I'm gonna find some wrap or a sandwich bag to put that in. Come back. We're gonna start wrapping our sushi. All right. Now back at it again. And like I said, we're gonna try to get rice to cover the whole thing. The first one was it lacked a little rice. So you want to kind of basically cover all of the green as much as possible, right? It really ain't gonna matter in the grand scheme of things, but you want it to look good, right? So, and then too, you can also, this is a spoon method. You use a spoon, you don't have to do it with your fingers the whole time if you don't want to. It gets kind of messy and sticky and all that. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. However you want to do it, whatever makes you comfortable, right? Whatever makes you comfortable doing this at home, this is what you want to do. So, you're gonna get rice, and this spoon kind of helps me get the coverage that I'm looking for without messing up the nori wrap because they are thin, right? They are thin. So see that one look a little better. That one look a little better than the last one. And that's all you want to do is keep getting better with each wrap. You don't get it right the first time. This is like the 18th time that I've done sushi, right? The first time they was huge, like big old sausages. It was crazy. All right, everything with bagel seasoning. Then on there, flip the wrap. It's easy just to pick it up from one end. There we go, like that. We're gonna go here. We got our imitation crab meat. Okay, we're ready. Finally. Avocado. And I'm not really sure what goes in a. Let me tell you how I got hooked. I saw how Doc was eating one of these one time, and I was like, it's gotta be good, you know. So the lady was like, yeah, it's good. It's a good starter roll, blah, blah, blah. Doc knocking it back. I'm talking about she getting it. You hear me? So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and try one. You got one that's done, like cooked. She was like, yeah, fried. She was like, what did she say? California roll. You want California roll? Okay. She brought it to me. She was like, California roll with eel sauce. I'm like, eel sauce. Hold up, eel sauce. Wait a second. I don't want no eels. No, we're not doing that. So she was like, it's not eel. And I'm like, no, she lying. This lady trying to get me just to buy this. It was like $12, right? I'm like, this lady trying to get me to buy this roll. I ain't finna fall for the okie doke. Man, that lady bought that roll to me. And when I say I ain't look back, I ain't look back. I had to Google what eel sauce was to make sure it wasn't eel. Because I was extremely grossed out, but I wasn't finna let nobody know, right? I had to pull it together real quick. So boom, here we go with the roll again, right? Turn it over, press it down. See? All right. Now, we're gonna want to. You can tighten it up if you want to, or not. I'm gonna tighten it up with the bamboo. So boom, we're gonna do it like this. Kind of form it. Boom. Then we're gonna roll it one more time. It's scooting off with my thing. I don't like that. Okay, here we go. Roll it one more time. Boom. Roll it one more time. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now, There you go. Looking pretty good there. They big. I mean, they go, they big. It is what it is. They also, sometimes they take them and they do it like this too. Kind of get it. You know what I mean? It's up to you how you want to do it. I'm cool. I'm cool with the way mines be looking. Because my family don't really care how they look. They just want to eat them. So I'm good with that too. I'm good with that too. All right. We got two of them rolled up. Right. What we finna do now is I'm gonna show y'all the egg wash that we gonna use. We're gonna let these sit for a minute. And then I'm gonna show y'all the egg wash that we're gonna use. Egg wash, panko breadcrumb, and then we're gonna fry them off. And then we're gonna dress them up, make them look good, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let me show y'all another way to do it too. Because you don't have to do it with the rice on the outside. I like the rice on the outside. You don't have to do it that way. You can do it with the rice on the inside. Let me show you that one. All right. Rice on the inside of the roll. So what we're gonna do here, boom. Sushi rice, sushi rye. I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't even lie, y'all. I miss St. Louis so bad. Some of the food that I used to get, I remember going to get my favorite Chinese meal. Half order bourbon chicken and General Tso's combination plate, fried rice, egg roll, crab rangoon. I used to go do that on my days off. I would go grab that. That'll be my meal for the day. I would go to the flea market, grab some movies, whatever was coming out. But that was, I had a buddy that worked at the flea market, and he was on top of the movies. You hear me? I'm talking about on top of them. I didn't have to worry about it. Whatever was coming out, was about to come out, he had it. So I would get, 5 for 20 or whatever the deal was, man. Get my little meal, go to the crib and post up. Talking about like incognito all day. Everybody doing what they doing and living their life. I'm at the crib watching movies, eating Chinese food. And don't let me be feisty and grab a St. Paul or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, those were the days for real, for real. So I miss it. I do miss it. But, sometimes you have to venture out and find out, do what's best for you. Do what's best for your life, your family, etc. All right. So boom. Now we got to wrap with the rice on the inside. Okay. So boom. Same stuff that you would do on the outside. We're just gonna do it on the inside. So you got everything with bagel seeds. It's your cucumbers. Cucumbers. You got your avocado. Carrots. Told y'all I had to have them in front of me. They out of sight, out of mind. Boom. And then your meat, fermentation crab. And even the cream cheese is optional. I'm learning that with this, a lot of stuff is optional with this California roll. And if this ain't the kind of California roll you eat, that's cool. This one I eat in my house. I even had somebody try to tell me like, yeah, you ain't really no sushi eat if you don't eat blah. That's cool. I ain't gotta be one. I'll be my own individual myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing that makes everybody great at life. Like, you be yourself. Okay? You ain't gotta do what everybody else do. Because when them people get them parasites eating raw fish, I won't have none. All right. Boom, we're gonna roll this guy on the outside. It's gonna be an outside roll. When I worked at this hospital at night, they only had 3 stations open, right? And the stations was like the grill, the pizza station, and the deli. And when I say I hated working on the deli, Oh my God. Like they would just be like, Jeff, you want to work on you want to work on the grill? And I'd be like, yes, thank you so much. I hated it because I hate rolling like wraps and stuff like that. So this is a challenge for me. Being transparent. This is hard for me to do sometimes, right? So there's a roll, a sushi roll. This is a California roll that we will fry that is rolled the opposite way. You when you look on Instagram, TikTok, everybody doing them different. So it's up to you how you want to do it, right? I just do mine, what works for me. And that's how you got to do is look at this as well. You got to do it for what works for you. So this will be one we do. We'll do this one, right? That's the outside roll. We'll roll that one in the same way we do the other one. It'll just look different. It'll still taste the same. It'll just look a little different. So that's what we're gonna get ready to do now. We're gonna fry a couple of these up and we go from there. Alrighty. Gonna knock this frying out. Okay, so we got one with the rice on the outside. All right, we're gonna go typical flour, egg wash. You gotta roll it around there. Flour, egg wash. Make sure you get covered because no dry spots. You don't want your stuff looking dry. Flour, egg wash, panko breadcrumbs. Flour, egg wash, panko breadcrumbs. Panko breadcrumbs in that thing. And we take that and go straight to the fryer with it. Now, when you drop it in the fryer, it's going to float. And then it's going to cook on one side. So you got to watch it a little bit. It's okay, though. You got this. I know you do. Because why? You my friend. And on this dope cooking show, we be trying stuff. So that's what we do. Trying something new. All right, so we got one with the rice on the outside. Going in to be California fried roll. And then we're going to get one with the rice on the inside. Remember I told you could do it either way, right? Don't be afraid to try it either way. This one, I believe this one is the safest way, right? Why? Just because you don't have to worry about too much. You got everything in there. You got it done the way you want it to be done. And boom, you're good. Okay? So you ain't got to worry about it too much. Make sure you got a lot of breadcrumbs. I mean, not a lot. Make sure you got enough of panko to coat it. So that way you don't have to worry about if it's don't got enough of whatever. All right. Flour. Roll it in the egg wash. Roll around the egg wash. I didn't use but 2 eggs because I don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? The eggs is high commodity around here. Okay, so did y'all hear about KFC and Tyson and all that? Now y'all remember back in the day, the big thing was KFC wasn't making real chicken. Remember that? It was Kentucky Fried Chicken at one point, then it turned to KFC. Remember that? Okay, so now Tyson, the chicken people, not Purdue, not Colonial, the brand Colonial or whatever, Tyson is endeavoring to do lab-grown chicken, and KFC gonna be one of them. So you gotta pay attention now. It's in the stores, right? I still have not gone undercover to find out where it is. I have not seen it in the store that I go to, but I have not been looking either. There's a specific brand of everything that I buy, so I don't really get caught off guard too much by anything else. So, said all that to say that they're gonna start doing that lab-grown chicken. First it was the beef, now it's the chicken. They'll give us all kind of fake stuff to put in our bodies, and then be wondering why we got cancer, or why we got sicknesses, or Y'all heard about the explosive diarrhea parasite? Is that not the craziest thing? Explosive diarrhea. You get a parasite from foods, different foods. It's not cross-contaminated. You can't get it from another person. You have to get it from food or something else. I forgot to look it up. But explosive diarrhea, can you imagine having that? Just can't control it. It's just coming out. That's insane. That's the worst way to feel ever in the world. That's crazy. I don't like it. But that's what we're going to, folks. Because this administration is definitely taking us out one by one. All right, guys, we're going to let them fry. We're going to play this up one. We're going to eat it. We'll be back. Okay, guys, we back. And we got these sushi. Get into it. Boom. I already know it's good. I ain't done it before. If you like really crunchy, you don't want to do it this way. This way. If you're not really tripping off of the crunch, you'll do it the other way. You'll see meat on the outside and rice on the inside. Either way, they both good. Eel sauce. Not made of eels. It's like brown sugar, soy sauce, and and this. Mix them all together. Bring it to a little boil, thicken it up with a cornstarch slurry. Boom, you got eel sauce. This is a sweet sauce. It's actually really good. So eel sauce, I made it. Sriracha mayo. You can also use QP mayo. I ain't had none of that, and I don't think I'll get none. Okay, because it would just be wasted at the house. Boom, and we got it. That's what it is. This dope cooking show. Call your friends and tell them you learn how to make sushi with Chef Jeff. This dope cooking show, as you can see, I got a plate of sushi to eat. So, I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.